All right, so now let's get into this exercise, and I highly recommend that you actually do what I'm laying out for you here, okay? All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is on the first piece of paper, because you're gonna need a couple different pieces of paper. On the first piece, what you wanna do is you wanna write skills at the top of the paper. And then under that, what I want you to do, pay very close attention to what I'm sharing with you here, is you're gonna write down only the skills that you've acquired that pertain to what you talk about on the YouTube channel. All right, so now with the next piece of paper, what you wanna write is you wanna write tools at the top of that piece of paper. Go ahead and draw your line. And then under that, I want you to write down all the tools that have helped you get to where you currently are right now. And the good thing is, if you've used it in the past, at least you can speak from experience on it. And then of course, the ones that you're currently using right now, those will be beneficial as well. All right, so now with the third piece of paper, what you want to write at the top is questions. Because what we're doing right here is we going back to when we first started learning the thing that you're currently teaching on your YouTube channel right now. And you want to think about all the things that you had in your mind, like all your initial questions, like, oh, well, how do I do this? Or how does this work? And all of those good things. Go back to the past and really think about it. Like, take some time to think, like, what were the questions that you were actually thinking about? And then you want to write them down. And this is just like some of the questions that I had. And I'm going to go back, as we continue to go throughout this video, and I'm going to actually show you what you need to do with these questions. All right. So go ahead and do that. All right. So now on the fourth piece of paper, what you want to write at the top is you want to write mistakes. So write a line, and then under that, write down all the mistakes that you've made. So a quick example from myself, if you're familiar with the content that I do here on this channel, a lot of it is really straight to the point, right? I like to make my stuff pretty precise because I don't want to waste people's time. But when I first got started on YouTube many years ago, I didn't used to get right into the content. And what that led to was when people jump on the video, if they get tuned out, they feel like their time's wasted, my audience retention would just go down like immediately, right? And I got tired of that. So what did I do? I started getting right to the point. Now there are some videos that require for you to give a little context first, but most of the time I just get right to the point. So you want to go ahead and write down all of the mistakes that you've had over your journey. All right, so now on the fifth piece of paper, what you want to write is you want to write experiences/results and then write a line under that. All right, now what you're doing here is you're going to share all the results that you've generated based on the thing that you talk about on your YouTube channel. So I give you a perfect example. So a result for me or experience would be, I built the YouTube channel to over 10,000 subscribers, right? So that's a result. So I can teach people how to do that. Another thing, I've built channels to over 1,000 subscribers. I've generated millions of views on YouTube. So I just wanted to share with you a couple of examples so you can kind of get, okay, these are the things that I need to put on this particular list, because really the reason I had you do all of that is because all of those things tie together. I want you to think about it. So the first thing was your skills. People that are coming up that are not where you are right now, they want to learn those skills. There's also tools. They're going to have to use those tools to get to where you currently are right now. They're going to want to know the mistakes that you've made so they can avoid making those mistakes and get past it a lot smoother, right? So you see how everything is tying itself together, and this is really going to help you start to create some very, very powerful content that's going to attract the right type of person. Now that you got all of that written down, watch this video next, because I'm going to show you how to take what's on those pieces of paper and turn them into video topics people are already searching for on YouTube. And trust me, this is where it starts getting really powerful.